Secrets are the rarest type of brainrot can steal a brainrot, and today me and my friend Stuff are not going to stop stealing until we steal a secret. But first, I need to get his sped with 10 rebirths to unlock some basic gadgets that we'll use for stealing. So to do that, I hopped on the account from last vid and started filling him up with my insane brainrot so he could get the bag faster. Anyway, on rebirth 8 to 9, we had to go victim hunting for a giraffe Celestra, and I hopped on the account with admin commands to get this giraffe. But fear not, I will not be using admin commands during when we steal a secret. Sorry for the overstimulation of sound effects there, but anyways, Stuffy boy got his 9th rebirth, and I had to give him my entire base for 10 minutes for him to get the final 10th rebirth that we needed. Lastly, I transferred some brainrots back to him for quick money to buy the gadgets. Then I stole everything back and I hopped on my main account, which meant it was time for stealing. But first I taught my disciple on a couple strats, including the sentry strat, but I also taught him about the body swap trap method. And now it was finally time. I laid my eyes on a fine victim, but he left before any action even happened. People kept leaving and my disciple kept making mistakes, like Lil Bro was body swapping onto me, and I even had to save Lil Bro from getting dragged around. And while Lil Bro was busy getting revenge, I was busy plotting for my next victim. I stole this insane octopusy with these insane jukes. And Lil Sis was swinging for air. So after stealing that grey puss, I could low-key end the vid, but I accidentally sold it, so the vid keeps on going. Then a few more fails happened and I was so close to getting this trollolero, but I accidentally went past my base. After like an hour I found this giraffe and executed a masterful steal in which Stuff came in with the clutch swing, then we both immediately left. I went in my private server and used a alt account to transfer it over. And then I saw it, the One Piece, and so I stole it and camped on top of the sign until he got distracted by another person stealing his diamond trollolero. I then ran for my base and barely got it before getting boogie bombed, and the server was full, so all that was without the help of Stuff. I server hopped and saw a fat hot meal in front of me that I could not ignore, and so I waited and waited and then used Medusa head on everyone. And Stuff was guarding the entrance of the base to make sure no one could chase me, paving a smooth path to my base. Nonetheless, this was a fat W of a tiger that made 360k a second.
I feel like anyone could be Batman. You just gotta get the gadgets.
Anyways, when I was transferring that trollolero and Odin wanted some of that good she, so I transferred that too. Anyway, we were like 2.5 hours into this challenge and it was 2 p.m. and I was mad hungry, so I ate lunch in my private server while Stuff was off stealing, and he was definitely learning because he came back with a Cocofondo. And then the impossible happened, my boy came back with a gold trollolero. Then lunch was done, so it was time for the master to join his student. And then we laid our sights on another shark, the superior version. After body swapping the victim onto a trap, I went to go steal the orca while Stuff kept massacring the victim, and with my dedicated bodyguard we successfully made another person's day worse. After that tortuous experience I laid my eyes on the treasure, a lava lavaca, but of course everyone was on this guy's dish, so he couldn't do anything. Me and Stuff were trying to steal these Odins, but friggin' Mickey Mouse kept trying to mess it up, but we stole both Odins and went opposite directions, and Mickey Mouse chose to go for Stuff, allowing me to obtain the Odin. Hop hop hoppity bop, boppity hoppity whoppity dop. And I stole this trollolero, but my dumb ass turned back for zero reason, resulting in another fail. I failed to steal this gold tiger, and so basically me and Stuff were trying to steal these bloodrot tigers, and I stole the best one and made it on top of the sign, while Stuff was trapped inside. So I told him to reset and he did bodyguard work, he low-key carried this steal. Then of course I hopped in the private server to transfer that bloodrot tiger over. For this hour I wanted to use a different avatar, this devious little small cat. This is what it looked like in game. The first victim I laid my eyes on as a devious little cat was this guy with a candy tigraligra. I stole it a bit early, but my 360 juke and Stuff's sudden appearance made up for it. I hopped in that PS and shipped the tiger right over. I was doing little cat devious things, but he noticed me and his goner hands was too fast for me to steal it again before he left. Fail after fail after fail, and I even got boosted up twice for this lava tiger and missed both of my jumps. And then the fails started coming again, and this guy even fell for it, but a random corny kid hit me. And while I was AFK waiting for Stuff to hop to a good server, he found a trollolero, and so he joined our PS and transferred that over. Anyways, I was low-key slick with it, and holy, it started raining people when he left. We then hopped and laid our sights on this chopped off bird, and so I cloned in and went invis, and when I stole it and was taking it back to my base, no one even dared to hit me, and I guess we just had insane ore. Anyways, the hunt for the secret is finally over, and I've linked Stuff's POV in the description and in the comments. If you're interested, make sure to check that out, but other than that, subscribe, like it.